Ev to Phil, September 28, 1942, 7 p.m. My dearest Phil, all is quiet on the Logan front. It was really cold today. Jack N. called from work to find out if you had been in. His boss said if I come in, I've got a job. However, that was before Jack told him I was pregnant. I'll let you know if anything happens. My dad is the same. How was KP? Did you get an outfit? More tomorrow. I love you dearly, Ev. P.S. How was the trip back? Ev to Phil, September 29, 1942, 7 p.m. My precious sweetheart, I worked most of the day for Miss Hahn and earned $2.60. I was patting myself on the back for having a few dollars extra in my pocket when in walks the insurance man. Well, anyway, I had 3 cents for our penny bank. I asked the insurance man if I must continue payments on your policy, and he said positively. He said the risk is greater now. However, if you want to, you may speak to your commanding officer about it, and the government will take it off your pay. They get a small discount. Or if you'd rather, I'll continue paying it as usual. I'll be working for her again on Thursday morning, which is some consolation. The job in Jack's place is definitely off. He already hired, page 2 girls for the work, thinking that I would not consider coming into the place. Perhaps it's for the best, although I wouldn't mind working full-time the next 3 or 4 weeks. It would give me a chance to accumulate some spending money. I'm glad Miss Hahn can use me. Jack N. worked until 11 o'clock last night and is doing the same this evening. He'll be home early tomorrow evening, so I'll get a chance to ask him about his New York trip. You forgot your underwear after all, and I'm wondering if you'll have any need for sunglasses. Those 2 thoughts just popped into my head. How are you feeling, baby, and what is happening? I love you, dear husband, and miss you deeply. It's so awfully, page 3, lonesome without you, especially these cold, dark winter nights. Is it still cold in the barracks? Jack and Gloria received a lovely whiskey set from a friend of hers in Alabama. They just left for the movies and said to forward regards. My dad is better, and I think it will be some time before he returns home. When my dad went to the hospital for his operation, a friend of his also went for a goiter operation. They wished each other luck, but his friend died under the knife. My dad felt very badly about it. I hope you will come in this week, so we can go to see him together. My Uncle Maxwell asked my mother for a list of birthdays of her children, and also to notify him when our baby is born. Perhaps he has something in mind. I hope so. I've been resting a great deal and feel, page 4, very well. It was very cold again today. I'm going to call the gas company tomorrow and have them start the burner. Mom says it's too cold for her. Incidentally, our cuckoo radio is playing again, although I doubt whether it will hold out for another month. But then the refrigerator did. Don't I sound like a news commentator? I hope you'll find this letter interesting and enjoyable. Write as soon as you can and tell me what's been happening to you. I can hardly wait to hear from you. Mom is well and sends her best. I told her about the $10 allowance. It wasn't such a bad idea because we won't be wasting any time. She may as well be getting something until Jack or Harry goes. They can make other arrangements with her then. I'm in the mood for a long, lingering kiss, so I'll just ship it along. Try not to smoke too heavily, will you, Angel? Yours forever, Ev. Phil to Ev, September 29, 1942, 2:45 p.m. Darling wife, as I write this, I feel pretty good. The weather is perfect, sunny with just enough chill in the air to make it refreshing. I just finished taking a shower and shave and putting on fresh clothes, and the OD woolen uniform, which is more comfortable and neater looking than the cottons. As you know, I was to report for KP duty Monday morning. I reported at 5 a.m. and was told to report back at 5:45 p.m. This worked out pretty nicely, as you will see. First, it gave me time to exchange my fatigue trousers for a larger size. Secondly, it gave me the afternoon off. So directly after chow, 1 p.m., I took a nap, but I couldn't sleep long as my cold was annoying me. I stayed abed until 3 p.m. when I dressed in my fatigues and went down to the day room to relax a little and to write a letter. But the fellows were playing pool and making a racket, and my cold was still bothering me. So I went back upstairs and lay on my cot until supper time. At 5:45 p.m., I reported in the kitchen and was put right to work, slicing tomatoes, cabbage, etc. That was the easiest thing I did all night. From then until 3:45 a.m., I worked like a beaver with no let-up, and my cold kept getting steadily worse until I thought I'd go nuts. However, all things must end, and 4 a.m. found me sound asleep. Page 2. I slept until 12, missing both breakfast and lunch. When I got up, took a shower, shaved, dressed, straightened my equipment a bit, and headed for the PX, where I got some peanut butter cracker sandwiches and a bottle of Pepsi. My cold, incidentally, is much better, and things are once more looking rosy. I have no duty all day today, so I'm really in a holiday mood. I wish, baby, you were here to share it. Tonight I may go to a movie. My affairs here at the reception center are pretty well cleared up, except for my assignation, and I expect to have it pretty easy as long as I'm here. If such is the case, I'll write a letter each day. Received your card this morning, which helped to make it a good morning. I'll sign off now, dear, in order to make the last mail, which is at 3:30 p.m. My love to all. Yours lovingly, Phil. P.S. If the writing is unfamiliar, it's because I'm sitting on the barrack step with the pad in my lap. The pen is swell.